Hello, are you like me? Constantly dying at Margit the Fell Omen over and over and over again. Just wishing you could get past this one boss to progress your way through this little castle here. Well, I have a guide for you. This is going to be broken down into a few sections so we can cheese our way through this ridiculously hard first boss. Right, step one. You need to obtain your mount, your spectral steed whistle. You get this very early on in the game. Number two is to acquire your spirit calling bell. This is imperative when it comes to step number three. Step number three is collecting your rotten stray ashes. Now, we're going to quickly run through how to get your rotten stray ashes. You can get this at the start of the game. So, for those of you who aren't at the start of the game, or for those of you who are at the start of the game, you want to come to the first step. Now we have a tile marker on the dragon burnt ruins. What you want to do here, simply just mount up and get to the ruins. All you have to do is run east from the starting location, come down the rocks here, and just run. Essentially run past the bats, run past these little annoying mosquitoes, and you should be faster than everything. Once you get to the dragon ruins, you will see some mobs. Now these mobs don't really do a lot apart from the guys with the flames. You want to come into the middle here and you'll see a staircase that leads underground. Demount, run straight down here. I've done this, run past all of the rats. Well, I say you're going to have to kill the rats. Come through the door here, open this chest. This is what they call a trap chest. And this will teleport you to part of the map where you shouldn't be right now. Once you get to this location, there will be another chest. You can open it. There is some loot in here. Collect the loot. You may need it for later on in the game. I honestly cannot remember what's in this chest. Right. You'll be in the crystal tunnels. You will see a guy walking straight ahead. You want to get into stealth mode here. You simply want to walk around him. Walk around all of the miners. Where you're in stealth, these guys are not that smart. You can easily get past them. But if you are doing this straight off the bat, these can do a hell of a lot of damage to you. And you simply just want to run away. Follow the tunnels, come down, grab your sight of grace, turn towards south, and run through the tunnel. And you will appear in a location where you should not be right now. But we need to be here for the cheese method to work. Sprint down. Then when you get to these logs here, run to your left or run east. Sprint past the big abomination. Keep running till you hit these ruins. And in these ruins is a dead man. Collect what is on him. From him, you will get the rotten stray ashes. These won't be +2. These will just be +1. Not +1, these will be +0. Once you have these, you want to teleport to Castle Ward Tunnel if you have unlocked this location. Now you can get to this location simply by getting through the start of the castle. Then when you get through the gates, you'll run up here. See what that ballista is. You'll run all the way up here, and on your left is the sight of grace point you want. Now you run all the way up to here, and through this gate here will be a portal you can walk through. And as you walk through, the boss fight will commence. What I will do now is play the part of the fight that I have done, which turned out to be the cheese mode. Then afterwards, we will explain what we've done, because this is a live reaction and a live fight. I wasn't planning on making a video afterwards. Now, without further ado, I hope you enjoy the fight. Alright, wait for him to throw his swords. Basically, I just need to do a lot of tanking. I need to... Bloody hell. There you go. There's the bleed effect. Basically, All we have to do now is just... There we go. We should see him. There we go. Steadily take damage. Now all I've got to do is not die. Just dodge him. We can dodge. We can win. So, fingers crossed. We just see him steadily taking 30 damage or something a second. I think it works out as. And we just yeet ourselves down here. Uh-oh. Basically, if you are watching this, don't do what I'm doing. The hammer is super easy to avoid, by the way. You can just roll into it. The swords are easy to avoid. Hammer's easy to avoid. Basically, this is just about avoiding him. Yeah, it's a cheesy way of doing it. The funniest way of doing it? Nah, not really. But at the moment, I'm not good enough at this game to do it any other way at the moment. We'll do another playthrough eventually, which we will just absolutely do some of this properly, but we're you know, we'll have actual skill this time. There we go, and then we can just take them out. There we go, easy, nice and easy. Right, now you've done that. Hopefully you followed the guide and it was nice and simple for you. Right, the very basics to this fight. One, as soon as you walk through the door, you want to summon your Rotten Ashes. Your Rotten Ashes is the one thing in this fight that is imperative you get due to the Scarlet Rot feature. Once you have summoned him into the fight, he should go to town on Margit. What your job now is to make sure your rotten stray stays alive long enough to afflict Scarlet Rot. Now this won't be something that just happens straight away, and it can be a little bit RNG based. So it did take me, I think, 3 attempts to finally get to a fight where he actually inflicted Scarlet Rot. Now there'll be several stages to this fight. Stage 1, as soon as you spawn in, he will throw 2 swords at you. These lightning swords will come flying at you. These are simple to dodge. You just walk left or right and you'll dodge them instantly. You don't have to roll. You can roll. It's not required. You can just simply sidestep these things. Right, now whilst you're in phase 1 of the fight, you want to do a little bit of damage to tank the fight as much as you can to let your beast inflict Scarlet Rot. As soon as your beast has inflicted Scarlet Rot, your job now is to run. You run around this entire section. Be wary, you can fall off the edge. Other guides out there on how to get him to jump off the edge, probably wouldn't recommend it. This is the simplest way of doing it. Now, as soon as you hit phase 2 is pretty easy. All he now has is a hammer as well that can inflict large amounts of damage, and he will lunge at you, as you saw in my live reaction cheese video for him. Now when he comes flying towards you, you simply just roll at him and it'll miss. Do not roll away, do not roll left or right, do not try and sidestep him because it will hit you. Just roll forward. You'll dodge it. Then after that, keep running and the Scarlet Rot should wipe him completely. Now I believe it sits for 3 minutes and this fight should not take longer than 3 minutes. If it does, then you should only have to inflict 1 or 2 little hits on him and he should perish. Now, let me know in the comment section below how you got on. I hope this helps. I will be releasing a few more cheesy guides for a few of these fights, like the weapon I currently have now, because this is incredibly easy to get and you don't really even have to do anything in the fight. And then your next fight with Godric can be cheesed as well. Now don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this for more guides and for more Elden Ring gameplay. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.